I'm just kind of spreading everybody out. Is that an all right area? Okay. We need help.
Way over there. How are you, Eddie?
There's a room in the other. All right. So do our wrists. We're going to warm up. If anyone notices, I have some music going this time. It's an experiment. I went to a class on crystal balls, and so I bought the CD from the instructor. So this is his stuff, and we'll go back the other way. And it's a special special frequencies. So really not going to explain it all. It was a 4-hour class. So just want to say that I bought it. I think it'll be good in the background. But it's strange music. Don't worry about it. If one really studied it, it would make sense, but it will affect you anyway. It's a very good meditative and healing. It's a healing music by its design. But not per se, it's not a Qigong set. It is a healing set of crystal bowls. Go back the other way. And when I'm going to America in August, I'll probably buy a few of these, and we might have a session using them live. Kind of interesting. Those at home can't hear it, but you're still going to get a full workout. Okay, the arm, full rotation. Look behind you. If you can't get your hand over your head, that's all right. Bring it up to whatever level without hurting. And go back the other way. And then the other arm. And forward. Just as a side note, I've studied with the teacher of these bowls and hips in the past, and we had the vibration of the bowl, and you sat under it in water, and it vibrated your whole body because you were in the water, and the bowl was in the water, and it was very exciting. But this class was not in water. The next one is, but just a side note. Back the other way. And bring our feet together for the knees. And reverse. Then weight on one leg, and then get a good workout of the ankle and the toes. Back the other way. And we switch feet. And back the other way. And then equal weight, and we'll do the neck. Also, based on the calendar, anybody know what's special about yesterday, today, on the calendar? Yeah, longest day. It's the summer solstice. Your nephew. Summer solstice. So it's the longest day of the year. And in Chinese, it's very important. And so it brings in emphasis of the heart and the blood and heat associated with having the longest day. Or if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's the shortest. And the arms down low, fingers open. So we're going to take advantage of having the heart being really the most active organ and not start according to the clock today. We're going to start with the heart when we do the 12 organs because it is so much stronger than the rest in terms of its action and activity. Hands slightly higher. So it kind of overrides just for a couple of days the concept of start your cycle according to the hour. We're going to start it on the heart and go through the 12 from that and do a couple extra things associated with heart. And slowly lower it. And the whole blood system is so important. So bring our hands onto the lower Dante end. And the men put right hand, women put left hand on first and right below the navel. And we'll just kind of get it warmed up. Feel that heat starting. And where we touch, it brings in the energy to that spot like a magnet. Also where we think. So we're doing some thinking exercises, and where the mind goes, the chi goes. And so we take advantage of both touch and mind to work with the chi. We'll take one breathing in, and the energy comes up over the back through the water path and down the front to the fire path. We want to, even though the heart and the fire and the blood are very active and at a higher level than normal, we want to make sure it's balanced. Take advantage of it being very active, but this balances it out by mixing the two of the water and the fire associated with the heart. So we don't get out of balance, but take advantage of its extra. Breathing in, coming up, and breathe out as we come down. One more time, breathing in and down, all the way down, and pushing energy all the way down to the feet. Now, when we bring up, we're going to breathe in and then stop right at the third eye, coming down, and then hold it there, and then breathe in again and push down to the heart and stop. And we breathe in again and then breathe all the way down and feel it coming down to our feet. And we're going to do like CT scan as we breathe in and coming down. Take your emphasis of down to the third eye and do a CT scan of your brain, of that activity, the thoughts, the excitements going on in the brain, intuition, love comes mentally. You start it there. And we breathe in, come down to the first, scan the lungs, because that comes first, and then stop at the heart. And you're doing a cross scanning of the body. So we did the lungs and the heart. Breathing in. You can breathe more than what I'm telling you so you don't pass out. Breathe in. Now we breathe out and come down to this to the navel and scan as you're going down. We'll do it again, so you'll do it. You'll understand what you're scanning. You're scanning the liver and the large intestine and the stomach. And breathing in. Now, as you breathe out, you do the kidneys and the bladder. And we'll try to do this with one in, and as you're breathing out, think to yourself, okay, now I'm scanning the brain, now I'm scanning the lungs and the heart, coming down the large intestine and the liver, the pancreas and spleen and kidneys and bladder as you come all the way down. So breathing in, and you go through your own organs in your own mind. I won't speak them this time, but scan each organ as you come down through the body. And breathe in. As you breathe out, you scan each thing, starting in the brain, but also feel the pressure of the chi going down to the feet. So you're pushing it down as well as scanning it sideways. Breathing in. And feel the pressure go down and scan each organ, brain, and lungs, and heart, large intestine, stomach, livers and kidneys, spleen, bladder, gallbladder. Forgot about that one.
I got the music.
Now you have it because I stopped talking. That's good. And it got louder. She said she hears the music. All right, so now as you're coming down, think of that music as you're really healing, as you're scanning each organ, sending the vibrations into it. And we bring our hands into the lower dantian. Breathe in a little and out. Feeling it's much warmer, the action. But we want to really work a little extra today on the heart. We're going to bring our hands up in a ball. See if you can feel this energy ball in between your hands and have it at the height of the heart. Have it up a little higher. And most of the time I'm always having you down low just because it's a heavy ball and it's easier to hold it down low, but hold it up opposite the heart. If you don't feel anything in there, rub your hand a little, clap it a little. If you don't need that, you don't have to. But feel that ball. As you breathe in, it pushes your hands out. As you breathe out, they shrink and collapse. Breathing in, push it out. Breathe it out. A little bit extra standing. As you breathe in, you stand up taller. And you breathe out, you collapse and sink slightly. I think it's the music. Now, if anyone has seen these, it's like a ball, a steel ball, a fountain with water pushing at the bottom of the ball, and the ball is spinning. So I want you to visualize this steel ball in your hand, and it's spinning, and not just in one direction. It keeps going in all different directions because the stream of water is pushing it up and making it spin in your hand. So see if you can visualize it, and it's opposite your heart, concentrating on that energy of the heart spinning it. That the energy comes from the heart up into that water, pushes up on the bottom of the steel ball, and it's spinning. Watch it spin. And how many different directions does it go? And you can still breathe in and out and have it move, open and close, but it's spinning right there in your hand. And now hold it in one hand, doesn't matter which one, and see it spinning in all different directions because of that weightlessness based on the water pushing it up, and it really spins in your hand. And change hands, put it on the other one, and watch it spin. And bring it back to the first hand, and then make a ball with your hands together, and then contract it as small as possible, smaller and smaller and smaller, till it's just a little marble. And then take your hand with two fingers and take that marble on the fingers and point it towards the heart, and slowly bring it right into the heart. Put it in place. Now that spinning has balanced it all out, and we put it into the heart. So now with that balanced heart and the energy and the thought pattern that we've been working with the heart, so we'll now start with the 12 rivers in a slow motion this time. One time through, slow motion of each of the 12 organs, starting with the heart. So the heart, if you remember, this is why I want you to use the chair, is we want a nice straight back so that we're in the horse and rider if we can. Chi lock, thumbs in, and nice and slow as we come up. Slow spinning of the wings. Pushing out. And then bringing them in. Now one arm through the center. Push up really slow. And spin. Breathe in. And it's another one, nice and slow. You hear that vibration. It's slowing you down. A different sensation to be going so slow. Slowly stand up a little. And then the spleen or the bladder, nice stretching all the way down, really slow, very stiff. And yeah, but don't go to the floor. Just go so you don't tip over. Hands together and push far out. Like you're picking up a box, but very stiff and pushing away. And now, nice round. Knees are bent in a circular motion. Feel as your hands go really slow, we can feel a wheel. Your hand is on the inside of a wheel. Come back again, and we'll do that twice. Nice and round. Our elbows are off locked. Our arms are roundish. Knees are making the legs roundish. We do it again. Feeling the hand is touching the inside of a wheel. And we come back to our horse and rider position for the kidney. And again, we're going to do this again 3 times as fast as possible. So don't worry, right now we're doing it as slow as possible. We're going to repeat it fast. Now, as we bring our hands together, look at your fingernail that's straight up, pulling your bow. As the hand gets all the way out, see how slowly you can change your eye focus to the other side of the room. Now we come back down through the center, keeping our shoulders straight. And then look at your fingernail. And as we push one hand away, pulling the bow and arrow. Now shoot the arrow and change your focus from the fingernail far away out, as far away as possible. And then come back down to center. Pericardium, grabbing. Now you can stand up again if you want. Can you get full motion of your arms? Slowly compact that energy ball. And as we push our hands away, thumbs down, and a space between our hands. And then our hand nice and vertical, and feel like we're inside the center of a barrel. Look behind. And then come front and center again. And we go the other way. And front and center. And now we have to switch which hand is on top. Extreme distance of the hands as far away as possible from one another. And as we get them one down and one up, collapse that energy ball right in front. And then breathe out and push away. So our hands are facing away, thumbs down, and go towards the top hand first. As I turn. Really feel, because we're going so slow, you can feel what's touching your hands. And then relax, stand up a little more. We're going to feel the difference of earth and heaven. As we breathe in, feeling chi come up through the bottom of your feet, the insides of your arms and your palms. You get shoulder width, flip your hands. And now we feel on the top of our head the heaven, palms the heaven, bring it down, interlocking fingers as it hits top of your head, flip it and push out. And if we can go on our toes, and then back down, knuckles on the head, and flip it. And now we're going to make a fountain. Feel the water right out the top of our head, spewing up into the heavens, leaving our palms like they're shooting water out of your palms. And now we're pushing the energy down into the earth through our feet as well. And the whole inner side of the bottom of the arm is pushing it down into the earth. Now, again, we only do it once. We'll go on to the next one is the gallbladder. I'm going to be behind, go backwards, so it's easier to follow, and we'll start in this direction. And as we turn with the foot away, push away, fingers straight, and grab like claws up and over, nice and slow. The hand is blocked by the head because we stay, oops, in that thin corridor. And switch sides. Always move the foot on the heel as we push away. Get my angle. Grab like a leopard grabs a deer, up and over. And then straight. Now again, I'll be with my back to you, make it easier to follow. Starting on the right side. I'm gonna bend the right knee, push away, bend the left knee, twist with the shoulder, the foot, and then come back and send the chin to the foot. And then reverse. And now we're front and center. And we turn to the other way, moving our foot on our heel. Bend the left foot. Slowly go back to the right foot. and center. Now with the lungs, again, take more than one breath. Usually the lungs, we're doing 3 breaths in and 1 out. Breathe as you need, because we're going to do it slow, so you can't hold your breath that long. Breathe out. But now think I'm breathing in the front of my lungs. Even though you breathe in and out, I'm breathing on the side of my lungs. And now I'm breathing in the back of my lungs. And breathe out, going the other direction. Follow your hand with your eye. Nice and slow. Hand pulls the foot up, staying on the heel. Follow, nice eye massage. And then relax. We'll do the first movement of the swinging the head. We'll go towards the kitchen as we breathe in towards the kitchen. If you have to breathe in and out because we're slow, that's fine. But we want to emphasize as we change direction that we emphasize an out breath as we start, but then breathe in and out to keep yourself alive. Now, as we bring our head up, breathe in, concentrate on an in breath towards the window. And then an out breath back towards the kitchen. As we come up, bringing our feet together, working on the stomach. Again, full rotation of the arms, bringing in a slow contraction of energy in the palms of your hand. A slow movement of one going down, first looking down, the other's going up. Now look up. If you can go on your toes, and then down. And now full rotation. Hands as far away from each other as possible until you get one to the bottom. Feet together. And now slow. Feel it contract in your hands. Really compacting, compacting. And then push down. One goes down, one goes up. Looking down first, then looking up. And again, up on your toes. And as we swing our hands to the sides to relax, bringing the feet away. Now, the spleen, making sure as we twist, the foot goes 45 degrees extra. Slowly come back. The hands come close to the body. And the other way, again, they come down close to the body before they go away. One hand behind and one in front. And then together. And we find ourselves where? Back at the heart. So now we can be in the horse and rider position. As low as possible if you can. Bringing up nice and slow. Swinging the arms, opening the heart wide, expose the heart, and then contract the heart, squeeze it. And then we breathe out, we find our neutral to come back into center and relax. All right, so that was really slow and really working and feeling every little muscle, all the movement going through the body if you had that in mind. But the solar solstice is associated with heat and the blood. So now we're going to do it. Same thing, fast. Get the blood pumping. We massaged it, got everything open and working. And now, as fast as we can go, 3 times through each one. If you haven't learned it yet, it's okay. Just follow along. But we're going so fast, I really won't be walking you through it. Okay? So use your memory. Make a mistake. Who cares? Perfect form. Who cares? It doesn't matter. The idea is, number 1, have fun. Number 2, to get the pump working. Have that blood going all over. And heat associated with the sun. So back to the heart. And if everybody's ready, we'll go really fast. Third time. Now 1 hand at a time. Breathe out. Breathe in. Again. And the third time. And the bladder. Nice and round. Yeah. Stiff and round. And the third time. Horse and rider shoots his bow and arrow. Follow it out to the wall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make sure you follow your arrow. Leave and hit the wall. Staying in the horse and rider position for the triple warmer. Breathe in. Breathe out. The other way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Switch hands all the way around. Breathe out towards the top hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Switch hands. Breathe in, top hand. Breathe out, center. Breathe in, continue. Breathe out. Breathe in as we switch hands. Breathe out towards the top hand. And then relax. Following the energy of earth and sun and heaven, I mean, breathing in, one swoop motion all the way up, closing the fist, up, knuckles on the head, flip it, and push it back into the earth. And the third time. And then down. I'll switch sides for the gallbladder. Start at the right side, away, grab it up and over and down. The other side. Breathe out, breathe in. Number 2. Breathe out, up. And number 3. And then front and center. Now the same thing, bending the knees. Always move the foot on the heel. Front knee bent, back knee bent. Switch it, chin down, and reverse. The other side. And number 2. And number 3. And then relax. Now with the lungs, you can do 3 gulps with every in, 3 gulps in and 1 out. So as we go out, breathe in again, breathe in again, and then 1 out. Three gulps, 1 out. Breathe in. And then out. Follow with your eyes. Massage the eyes. And the third time. settle. Now be careful spinning so you don't get dizzy. If feel any bit of dizziness, then stop, because we're really swinging the head a lot on this one. So just know your own body. But we'll start breathing in to the kitchen. We breathe in and then breathe out back. Weight on the knees, breathe in. Keep the weight off the back, breathe out. Third time in this direction, breathe in. And then breathe out. Now, as we come around, breathe in the new direction as we keep going. And then breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Last one in. And then breathe out. And up and center. Get your balance. Now for the stomach, feet together. And really get a big gulp of air and the gulp of chi, palm down, palm up, look up on your toes and swing them around. Keep everything in motion, all at the same time because of the speed. Look down, look up, and swing them. Look down, look up, swing them. Look down, look up, swing. I lost track already, so we'll just do one more. Look down and look up, and then come to center. The spleen, she locks the fingers together as we go towards the window first. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 2. And 3. Up and center. And to the heart, where we started. In the nice, you can get in a chair to be a nice horse and rider, straight back as we bring our hands up. The wings flapping, emphasizing how we massage our heart. Open, close, and relax. Find the center. Really give the heart a workout. And we found our center. Now, for sure, we need a good calm down. So bringing our hands into the center, feeling that energy ball. And this time, the whole body is activated, not just the chi in the lower dantian, but we activated the heart dantian more than we ever have done before. So now when we do our pat down, we really want to see that we're breaking up any final blockages, any pools that are there, that we splash the pool out. If we're looking at these 12 rivers, 12 meridian lines, they go in a certain direction. and they go in a certain pattern. And we want to make sure that they're flowing in the bank of the river properly by breaking out any boulders that are in the middle. They're making maybe a current go away, go to the left. We want to get it right back down into the center by working on the last final elements. So as we come to our back, we want to follow the direction of the rivers and really give it a nice hit. If you have bare feet, slap the bottom of your foot, come up through the center, away on the inside of the hand, arms, slapping your hands, backside, working to break up any crystallization and blockages. You can use our knuckles if we want on our head and neck. And again, we'll go 3 times through this. Really get a good slap. And the 3rd time through. Now in the back, we'll massage the kidney and then smooth flowing, following that pattern down the back of the leg, pressure, pushing pressure in one direction, not a back and forth massage, in one direction. As you get to the feet, touch the bottom of your feet, pushing on them, and then up the inside. Again, pushing away on the inside of the arm, hands pushing against each other, and back. A little bit of massage on the shoulder, and across. Feel the hands pushing against each other. And then one palm on the back of the hand. Now as we come up the face, massage the face, massage the eyes, eyelids, the temples, up across the top of the head. We come back down the back and then you squeeze your ears. Massage the neck. And come back through that same thing one more time, starting the back side. Now as we come through the back side, take your hands away, cupped hand, follow really slow. The same pattern, and feel that music, feel that it's a throbbing sound. See if you can feel that throbbing between your hands and your body. really slow. As you come out to the end of your arms and the hands pass each other, feel what's happening between them. Don't touch your face. Just feel the whole head of the helmet of your ears. Come down the back side and bring it into the front. Hold it for a minute before you touch. Breathing in and out as slow as possible through your nose. And bring your hands on to the body. Feel all the sensations in the body. And that's it. If you're at home, you can do that last part 10 or 15 minutes.